Under the watchful eye of Everard, let's take a look what we have left to do. Find all the armor pieces. I really have no idea what to do for this. I guess I'll just go around talking to everyone to see if I can find out more about it. Determine where the shot came from. Once again, I feel like we walked around these spots. Is it possible? Maybe I need to up one of my skills? Like maybe my perception has to be higher while I'm walking around? Maybe that's what I'll do. Let's put clothes on for perception. Okay, we've got that. Maybe visual calculus also. Perception right now is +1. Okay. We're doing it. -1 perception. Okay. So now we're at +2. I have a feeling maybe one of the armor pieces is going to be like floating up on the beach. I don't know. We don't really have a lot of clues on that, eh? Just so it's going to take a while. Spirit is eternal. We're waiting for that. Become a man of plenty. So we could do this. Murder weapon. I don't remember that gun that we found. Maybe I'll go back to the pawn shop and see if we can get that gun back. Missing insects case. I feel like I talked to all the kids. We could do this, and then this is obviously like one of the last things that we need to do. And then for checks, this, that, and that I don't think we can do anymore. I don't even remember what the wash basin is, but apparently we can do it. Oh, that's in our place. The place by the fisherman village. Classia, we can't yet do it. Oh yeah, you guys told me that this one was we bought the thing. Or maybe that was the Sealang one. I can't remember. One of them we bought. Oh yeah, the Sealang one was to ask for money, so that's still to be done. And then we haven't done that. So there's not that much left to do, everybody. I guess in terms of tasks, we'll do this one. I assume I can't. So we'll have to leave and teleport out. Look at Kim, just can't wait to get out. It's running in front of us. Love it. Oh, I should also pick up some more healing stuff on the way. Spend some of that net worth. Gotta run out. Okay. I wonder if I should talk to this guy. We kind of...
The door seems to be locked. Conclusively.
Oh, okay. I was going to say we kind of threw him under the bus. With Everard. Wait, can I do something with this? Yeah.
A rusting control panel with several.
Measurehead is a powerful man. That's kind of funny. Just gonna turn that corner really slowly. Okay, I can't warp from here either. Oh, I didn't want to anyways. I wanted to go to Frite. Frite! Do I have any bottles?
The tear machines. Your bottles clunk.
Sweet. Your bottles. Bottle, you mean?
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the same.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something. Okay.
Do that
here.
too.
I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel.
Okay.
A colorful.
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health. Here you go, mister. Here you go, mister.
Okay. Under the counter vices.
No, frick.
Okay, I think we tried that before. Now we're all set. Oh, you know what? Let's go talk to Pale Driver. I assume this guy has nothing new to say.
Right to work!
Okay. Now that we found out a bunch of stuff about the Pale, maybe we could have some more interesting conversations with her. If I can figure out how to get there.
Lowman, you caught me at an opportune moment.
She's just a distract.
You hear that, Lowman?
Oh, there we go.
I don't think your partner likes you spending too much time with me.
Huh. Wait, why is that, Lieutenant? You drive a lorry if you get like that. The routes you drive are unusual, aren't they? Let's try that one.
Some of them are like home to me now. I would say the routes I drive are usual to me.
What routes?
Lomonosov's Land, Udajnaya Zemlya, the Western Plain,
She nods and closes her eyes again, letting her mind submerge.
the Transcatolia Magistral, you for 1A, Adestradas du Mirador, all the good ones, the Deep Tree, where the bluebirds fly.
She opens her eyes again and shudders. I'm something of an expert in blacking out. You should take better care of yourself. No. Cool. Ride until you're dust, sister.
Irmao, I already am dust.
I think I know what's going on with you.
And what is that?
She sticks a filterless cigarette into a cigarette holder and reaches for the light. You're a Pale Driver. You transport goods through the Pale.
Great. He asked the Pines rep about the Pale, and now he's talking to everyone about it. Fine then. Just try not to black out again, and don't contemplate. We don't have time for that.
It's death, but for the universe, oh, we're contemplating the living shit out of this.
Damn right. Oh, I'm contemplating, Kim. I'm drawing existential conclusions from this.
Exactly what I didn't want you to do. Ma'am, my partner wanted to know if you work in Pale Transport.
No offense. But your partner?
She lights the cigarette. A white and silver cloud of smoke disappears into her mouth.
Seems like a bit of an idiot.
She breathes out. The air tastes sweet.
Republica, a filterless cigarette from Misk.
Republica. Smell the air. That's not very healthy. I blacked out after a night of heavy drinking and lost all memory of the world. I blacked out from sheer heartbreak and lost all memory of the world. I'm not an idiot. I'm a detective of the RCM. Don't say I'm an idiot. Let's go with the top one. Nah, let's go with the heavy drinking one.
Like Gabriel Buenguerro in Pergunte a Poeira. You're the opposite of me, then. I remember everything. Even things I never knew.
Things you never knew.
The smell of liquor on Gabriel's lips after the shoot. In the motor park. The roses on the day of Franco Negro's coronation, on the grand stairs of Ryle, the smoke from the Fowling piece when Dolores Day was shot. The look on her face, like an orgasm. The wound in her chest, my hand in my father's hand. Except I never had a father, and I never shot her innocent Dolores Day.
Over radiation?
Heroic doses, Harifia. Heroic.
Isn't that dangerous?
Thought insertion, dithering, the Grad Catalan Magistral. It's more than dangerous. It's sad. But at first I had to make a living. Now, when you've seen it all go away like that, rolling off like the sea, and then come back to this.
She gestures at the square, the broken horse monument, the clanging of machines in the distance.
What are we doing here? For thousands of years, Gabriel. It doesn't have to be like this. We can just give up. We can just become a vapor.
What does it feel like?
Nothing. Until it starts. When you are deep enough. Then, for me, it's like autumn. Dark, gray, and orange. The orange of street lights and the color of streets in the electric light. It smells like autumn too. It smells terrible.
Autumn doesn't smell terrible. It smells like, cold, wet. To me, anyways. I mean, it depends on where you live. A little bit like of a burning smell too.
Nostalgia. Cooped up in the cabin, shaking. Terrible nostalgia. For yourself. For humans. It's too much to bear. She loves it.
What does it look like, the pail?
Like looking into the ocean at night. In the dark.
And?
You cannot see it, but you know it's there. And it's big, bigger than anything. Bigger than all the other things combined.
Overwhelming. How do you pass through it?
In the belly of an airship, behind the stair windows. So you don't look straight into it. It's not advised to look into it.
Not on this lorry, then.
No, the same one, a roller. They all are nowadays. Special wheels for connecting to the floor of the hold.
She points to the machines, clumped up like toys.
The wheels all small and round. Multi-axle trailers.
One last thing. You said we can just become vapor?
Yes.
No elaboration.
I would rather have what I have than what you have. I would rather have what you have than what I have. I feel I already have what you have in some way. I would agree with that.
They say there is a point. One that I have not crossed. In the Pale, super deep. If you stray too far, of course, on the U41A, or in Lomonosov's land, where every step you take is one step further from home, no matter the direction. It's a point you cannot come back from. Your mind becomes so radiant with the past, there is a flip. Instead of writing, it erases memory, nearing some kind of indescribable finale.
So, this is all kind of coming back to us having an encounter with the Pale, right? Kind of in my mind. It's not just that we drank ourselves into memory loss, as she's describing here. It starts to erase memories if we get too deep into it. Maybe related to the church.
Maybe you've been down the motorway south?
She looks at her cigarette. It's almost out. She has swallowed it hungrily, then at you. The motorway south.
It's a story as lone horsemen tell. Lone horsemen, Jerife, not Pale drivers. Way beyond the established Pale that's lit by radio frequencies, where it goes silent and dark, and the process begins, erasure, kilometer by kilometer, in any direction. The motorway south is a road you cannot come back from.
Maybe we did come back.
In the center of this town, there's a ghostly motorway. she sang.
It takes all the people where they want to stay.
They say I've been away on a kind of holiday.
Oh, that's cool. We just had like a serious connection there. What is at the end of the motorway south?
No one knows what's at the end. I've only glimpsed the beginning.
She takes the cigarette out of the cigarette holder and extinguishes it.
I've only felt it in the distance when I was a child. A child growing on the lake.
She goes silent, her eyes closed, and her hands shake. Ma'am?
Josiana.
Sigh escapes her lips, then silence as she stares within herself.
There is nothing more to do now. She's far away. She is receding in the clutches of some indescribable scattered emotion. The child, descending.
You've fried both your brains enough for today, detective.
He inspects her, no response.
Let's get some air. This one's far gone.
Shakes his head silently as he turns to leave. He's really not interested at all in the pail, eh? Okay. The motorway south. So it's showing the ones that we missed. Revacholian nationhood, inexplicable feminist agenda, hobo cop. Aces high, aces low. Coach physical instrument. I wonder if we get that from doing the barbell thing. Torque dork. Mazovian socioeconomics, regular law official. Sounds boring. At the edge of the map, the landmass begins to disintegrate into pure trigonometry. The ocean melts, becoming a tangle of sines and cosines. The mountain range turns into a sharp-angled azimuth. Its green range shadow dithers, like music turning into a waveform, and then vanishes. This is the end, a half-remembered textbook from your childhood. The porch collapsing on the edge of the Isola. A transition from a reality to pale. A single vector shoots out like a rocket. It's the motorway south, splintering off from the known pale. To where? Where does it go? We don't have a level up, do we? No. Oh. Where are we going to find this armor, everybody? Okay, maybe I could do the sandwich check now.
Oh, sorry, officer. What do you want? Officer, I just can't... Yes? What about René?
I'm gonna try this, but it's just because I want to do the sandwich check.
Yes.
Old people die, you better get ready too. Yes, a strange expression runs across his wrinkled face, then vanishes without trace.
He finds comfort in the thought.
We all got to go sometime, officer. Everyone I love is already there. Probably waiting for me. I'm not afraid to die. It's been a good run, and I really miss my friends.
Well, you're probably not gonna eat that sandwich anymore.
We are both very sorry for your loss. Death of a friend is a terrible thing.
It is what it is. Part of life. But to know someone for 79 years, then one day they're just gone.
Despite their differences, these men played such a significant part in each other's lives that now that one of them is gone, the other feels just lost.
I just don't know anymore. About anything, really. But you must need something.
God damn it.
Yes. What about... Yes.
He finds
We are...
It is...
despite
I just don't know anymore.
Did I lose my chance to get that fucking sandwich? it's like all I care about is this stupid sandwich. Okay. Wait. Okay. Oh, because the boat's gone? Is that why I can't quick travel? That's annoying.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
You accept net worth as a form of payment.
I only accept legal tender, officer. Unless that's code for something.
It is not code. He really means his individual net worth. It is not legal tender.
In that case, I cannot accept that as payment, officer. I run everything above board here. Cash only.
Oh, there's something there. Footfall within, not human. Up there? The phasmid, perhaps? No, you know it's what a dog. Oh, that's neat. Because of our perception, maybe? I guess we'll check here to see if we can get that gun back?
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
I thought I sold it to him. You recognize net worth in here? I have a lot of it.
This is... I certainly wouldn't pass up the opportunity to acquire something that can make princes out of peons. Owning shares, that's where the proper trade is. Far beyond the pittance I deal with in here.
He seems down on himself. Offer a bit of positivity, and you might put him in a more benevolent mood.
Onwards and upwards. Give him a thumbs up. What's wrong with your shop? I like it in here. You want shares off of me? I was hoping to get a discount or some freebies. Let's do it. Let's go onwards and upwards.
Something like that, officer.
That didn't work. He must have sunk pretty low.
We gave him thumbs fucking up. We haven't given anyone thumbs up so far. If he's not impressed by that, that doesn't get him up and going. I don't know what would. The bric-a-brac man looks at you from behind 2 layers of polished glass. Nearly impossible to read any emotion. He sways slightly and itches his cheek.
If there is any struggle in him, he hides it well, just like he does the scarred walls of his shop, concealed behind stacks of dusty merchandise.
What's wrong with your shop? I like it in here.
Nothing's wrong with it. The shop suits me fine, it's just... we all need a bit of luck in our lives, you know. A lottery win.
He's hiding something.
Is there something you're not telling me?
I'm in debt, officer. I've felt stuck for a long time. Those stocks, they could be my way out.
How did you get into debt?
After I acquired the shop, I had a bit of extra cash on my hands. Could do anything I wanted with it. So what does a young man do in that situation? I sure as hell didn't know. All I could think to do was pump it into the relief effort. I had to do something after I left the front lines. For them, but also for myself.
I mean, that's a really good thing to do, but...
He was already scarred.
Did it help?
For a little while. But I soon started searching for other ways to cope with the mental trauma. Being cooped up alone most of the day was exacerbating it. Just my own head to consult with. A friend of mine knew of a way to deal with that. That's when I started riding the pyro, as they say. It helped. A lot, actually. But it was another monthly outgoing. Still is.
And now, he needs it just to exist.
Man, you've really been through the ringer.
Yeah, but that's enough of my sob story. Let's get back to business.
He says, as if this conversation has changed nothing between you. You want shares off me? I was hoping to get a discount or some freebies.
No can do. I need to make money. This is a business first and foremost, not a charity.
What if I endorse your store, put my official stamp of approval on it?
No offense, but I don't think it would do me much good. Nothing to do with you. It's just my customers tend to be, well, they wouldn't know who you are.
What are you talking about? I'm frickin' famous as hell around here.
I'd be glad to trade for your shares. Let's stick to that.
Oh, What can I trade for these shares then? Everything?
In theory, yes. You probably have enough to afford it all. However, I don't plan on selling up and joining the mastodons of La Delta just yet. What I can do is trade that modified streetlight over there for some of your shares.
Some of it, okay.
It's the most expensive item in here. The finest in interior lighting.
Expensive isn't everything. And we know that light isn't even a recognizable brand. You can't exactly strut down the street and turn heads with it like you can a new Perseus Black number either.
It's still a physical asset, though. Doesn't that count for anything?
Sure it does. Not saying you should definitely not get it. But let's think about what to do with it first. Any ideas? Turn it into an art installation. Invite viewers to question what it means to bring an outside light inside.
Oh.
We have so many barriers to break down and concepts to explore. For a price, of course. Imagine swinging it at a ball. The distance you'd get. That's the kind of feat that nets sportsmen a corporate sponsorship. There's much to be learned in this kind of rewiring job. You could steal its secrets and make a whole line of modified street tech to sell to the
This is wonderful.
It's been through a whole transformation. There are so many insights to share. It just needs a medium. Wouldn't the Wake Walkers pay?
The
to
Wake
hear
Walkers.
The somniloquy of the spirit light.
I mean, that's pretty. That's a pretty strong sell right there.
It's up to you. If you think it's got ROI potential, then go ahead. Just bear in mind that these shares are developing into a fortune without you having to do anything.
Selling it for 700 real, right?
Right.
Yeah, okay, that seems like it has
Have
potential.
another look at it. Really take in that quality craftsmanship. Any other questions in the meantime?
Aid in our
I
investigation.
doubt it, but I can try and answer it.
The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
Did I get it? I'm confused.
Hello, hello.
I don't really understand what happened there. I thought that I was making a deal with them.
A typical Martinez streetlight.
Oh, there we
sits
go.
Among assorted floor and table lamps.
Let's talk about this trade then. If you're happy with shares, start hustling. That's what we do.
More than happy. Like I said, I value the streetlight at 700 real. You decide how many of your shares that gets me.
As little as possible. We only sell shares if we're getting something of more value for them. Shares are premium goods. Think big business.
A 20th of your shares is a sensible offer. Very divisible as far as numbers go.
Some extra shares would go a long way to helping him out of debt. He deserves a break.
Okay, how does a 20th sound to you?
That's a reasonable offer.
He raises a curled finger to his chin, looking as thoughtful as he can.
All right, you have a deal. The streetlight is all yours.
His shoulders
Pleasure
relax.
doing business with you.
His shoulders relax as if a load has been lifted off them. Nothing like a good business deal to loosen the joints, is there?
Oh, sure.
Doesn't quite catch your meaning. He tries to mimic your rotational action, but just ends up shrugging. How does it feel to be a shareholder?
Yeah, good. But I won't be holding on to these shares for long. I've got to pay those debts off.
Wait, our net worth didn't go down. So how do I get this light out of here?
It is quite heavy. You're going to need a truck.
But I don't have a truck.
That's all right. I can keep it here for you until you find one.
How can I trust that you won't sell it to someone else?
Tell you what.
Bends down and disappears behind the counter.
Did he just do a runner? He can't get away that easily. Try calling out to him.
Hey, where'd you go?
Here we go.
Oh. Receipt, maybe? The pawn shop owner uprates himself back into view with the stiffness of an old ironing board. He says, holding a piece of cardboard out to you. What's that?
It's a sign that declares you the owner of the streetlight. Stick it on and people will know that it's yours.
Fair.
Great idea. One of your physical assets on display for the public. Maybe this was a good idea after all. We could sell tickets for people to come see it. Turn this into a little money churner.
Yeah, it's really going to make us a lot of money.
But let's come back to that idea later. There's easier money to be made elsewhere. Just get that sign stuck on there.
I like your thinking.
There you go. Beautiful job.
He hands you the sign, then watches you attach it to the streetlight using the sticky tack he put on the back. Let's read it.
It reads, sold to the Disco Cop for shares in MK Mercury Group. The words are written with an even kerning in bold, precise letters.
The words are written with an even kerning in bold, precise letters. Look at the light in your life.
The pole has been carefully cut, the wiring redone, and attached to a standard indoor plug. The light buzzes faintly, but persistently. She's going to love it.
Who is?
Silence. Your eyes slide back to the 700 Real modified streetlight you traded for shares. The golden light seems to flicker ever so slightly, like a butterfly. It casts shadows on the sign.
I've got big plans for this light. Your shop's going to be a landmark one day.
Oh, right. That's good.
Surface instrumentation. Not sure what your reply is. Not sure what you said. Me and Roy are pretty, or Harry and Roy are pretty similar. They're just like off in some other world completely.
Your eyes slide back to the 700 Real modified streetlight you traded for shares. The golden light seems to flicker ever so slightly, like a butterfly. It casts shadows on the sign.
See you later, sunshine.
One quick question. How do I get hold of my shares?
Oh, I'll get my personal brand strategist to sort out the legal work with you. Once I have one.
All right. Perfect. Thank you.
Cleaning out the rooms.
Oh, nice.
What if you didn't lose your memory? What if something in Martinez came and stored it all away, for you to slowly open one box at a time, so you can choose which parts to keep? Keep almost none of it. Only the flowers on the windowsill. Only the distant sound of a radio. Lose all the actors, the dark shadows. Leave only the still lifes, the blissful distant wash of waves. If everybody knew, you never did. She'll be coming soon. That is all.
That would be great if we could do that. Just get rid of all the awful memories. But, you know, that's part of you too. So it makes you who you are. All the memories. +1 suggestion, wake up. +1 inland empire in a new life. +1 rhetoric by the seaside. Excellent. That's huge.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding.
Damn it. There was that gun cache, right? Maybe I should go back there just to see if that has something else to do with this. I should talk to Kim too.
Yes?
Talk about you.
What about me?
No.
Good. Let's change the subject. What do you want to know? Good.
So yeah, I can't fast travel anymore. Well, that sucks. Do I want to go back to that gun cache? I guess we're close, so let's go check it out.
A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall. It's too dark to see in.
It means there are firearms, breech loaders, still lying around in Martinez. This would have been good in our case against Ruby for Titus. Too late for that now, but still, might be useful down the road.
He likes this find.
Seems like an old bunker from the revolutionary period.
I don't still have the gun, right? No, I didn't even check. I'm pretty sure I sold it. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe since I sold it, I can't complete this thing. Sometime. Keep your eye open and be patient. Okay. Ah, man, it's getting hard now. All right, idiot doom spiral. I got an offer for you.
Tequila Sunset.
He nods in appreciation. Do you know any personal brand strategists? I need to start building my image. Show him the certificate.
Things have really turned around for you, haven't they? You've got big money problems now.
He looks back at you, eyes gleaming.
Don't be shy, Tequila. Of course I'll do it. I'm your man.
What do you mean you're my man? Sorry, I'm already taken, not again.
The lieutenant is about to say something, but gets cut off.
Listen, I'm not about to come between you two. I know my place, eh? I'll just be your personal brand strategist man. Your high concept idea generator.
We're about to lose it all, aren't we?
Great can-do attitude, a billion real mindset, clinically insane energy. Hire him on the spot.
That's it, you're hired.
No, Tequila, no. I'm a professional.
Here we go.
See? I insist that you give me a formal interview. It wouldn't be fair on the other candidates if you didn't. What do you need to know?
He leans forward and takes another sip from his bottle. Brows knitted together in mock seriousness.
What you truly want to know is, can you really trust your entire fortune to a drunk who lost his house keys while out for a jog?
I have reservations about your personal responsibility.
Tequila. Whatever's going on in my reality situation doesn't have any bearings on yours. This is all about you and your future. Ask me about that.
Relevant experience?
I used to be a moderately high net worth individual myself, if I can say so. I've managed big money before, played the game, hustled the movers of the marketing world.
A subtle smile lights up his puffy face, like a ray of sun breaking through the stratosphere. He likes reminiscing.
At the Boom Boom Room, I directed a team of talent architects. People so high concept their names were nothing but a single letter. We had manic ideas, fueled by copious amounts of coffee-flavored whey powder. We did stuff no one had ever seen before, or since.
We're going to need examples here. Just going by one of your initials doesn't cut it.
You're after measurable performance, not tales of happy memories. Numbers, please. How many years did he work? What profits did he earn? I need numbers. Years of service, P&L statements.
Numbers? How about 15 fucking years of jamming art into people's heads? That's hundreds of high-concept ideas developed and executed for those fancy corp boys in their suits. The result?
He leans back, ready for his mic drop.
Millions of real generated for clients. I've made my name in this world.
All right, give me your best pitch.
Okay. Let me get a sip first.
He manages to down half a bottle, then sits up straight, a hazy but oddly determined stare in his eyes. His finger shoots up.
You see, net worth means nothing to the people of Martinez. Nada. Null. For them to see your wealth, To really respect that, you need to convert it into something real, something tangible. The bigger the better.
Peers into his bottle for inspiration. What are you talking about? I'm the hottest shit in town. I'm as real as it gets. Nothing more real than the end of everything. Yeah, okay. Real like paying your bills or eating malt fiber in the morning. To never even grasp the idea of economic non-entities. I feel sorry for them. Yeah, show them real art. Then they'll be able to appreciate the majesty of my finances. Yeah.
The Horseback Monument. That's the center of the district. They'd have to pay attention to that. We could get your name up there in lights. Damn thing's due for a reconceptualization anyway.
I like it.
You're aware that monument is supposed to look like it's exploding. It doesn't need renovating.
I didn't say renovating. I said reconceptualization. It's medium concept shit is what it is.
He says, spitting out each word. Kim, let the man speak.
The level of conceptualization could always be higher. Yes. But what would it cost?
How much is this going to cost me?
Nothing up front. That's because I always put the client first. My cut'll come out of the back end, after we've made you a sensation.
We really haven't got time for this. In case you've forgotten, we are supposed to be investigating a murder.
Yeah, Kim.
And forget about contractors and the like. This job I'm handling personally. Concept and execution. Any unexpected expenses we'll take care of later. Can't let price compromise the work. Easy.
Okay, let's do it. You're hired.
That's it. I'm back.
He takes a celebratory swig, a big one. Too big. The brown liquid cascades down his face and floods his nostrils. Once he's finished choking, he spits on the ground.
Sorry about that, my friend. This isn't about me. This is about you. Of course. A chance for you to give back to the community, to get your brand out there, to teach them your name.
He spreads his hands across the sky.
I can already see it. Tequila sunset, spelled out in cathode rays, luminous against the evening sky. There won't be a single kid in this town who doesn't know who you are.
This is a good moment to bring up his drinking. He'll get nothing done if he continues like that.
Oh, one more thing. You're going to have to cut back on the booze.
Whoa there!
The man looks taken aback, hands high in the air. Tiny droplets of beer flicker in his beard like minuscule pearls.
No need to worry about that. I've got it all under control. Besides, it helps with my creativity. Gets the business juices flowing, you know?
Finishes it off with a wink. I know what you mean. I become a superpower when I'm drunk.
Exactly! We're partners, you and I. Partners in drinking, partners in business.
Chugs in celebration. Good! When can you start work?
Give me half an hour, my friend. In fact, I demand you to sit down here and not move until I'm back. Open a beer. Chat with your old pals.
The lieutenant massages his temples and looks down at the ground. There is little time for this.
Relax. I see you both running around like maniacs, just back and forth. Gotta live a little. Enjoy the day.
Totally agree.
He turns his swollen face against the snow. Droplets of beer freezing in his beard.
I am never going to finish this game. I'm just going to be playing this for the rest of my fucking life, and I love it. Sure, sounds like much need a break from all the work.
Exactly. Just give me a minute or two.
Before you know it, the man has put down the bottle, stood up, and left. Minutes pass. The clouds change shape up in the sky. You chat a bit with old Rosemary. Then, try to strike up a conversation with Don't Call Abigail about something other than Abigail. To no avail. It's all about Abigail. The lieutenant sits silent the entire time, preferring to focus on his notebook. Clearly, we have better things to do than sit down and chat with a bunch of drunks. After what feels like ages, you hear the fence creaking as if under a large weight. Look at him. Just look at him.
Uh-oh, don't. Nope. Careful. Don't fall. I'm looking. He's trying real hard. Yeah, okay. Well, we all saw that coming, didn't we?
It's Idiot Doom Spyro. He's back, like a beast made of jaundice and fetid polypropylene. He returns locked in stiff combat with a most fearsome foe.
Here he is, the man of the hour.
I know. Ran into some problems there. Material shortages and the like. But don't worry. Genius thrives under constraints. That's why you pay for the best.
Points at himself, proud and happy. He seems even more drunk than before.
He can't even walk straight. How did he write your name in cathode rays?
Oh, good. Can I go and take a look at the monument now?
Yes, whenever you're ready. And I don't think you ever will be.
He pauses to pick up his bottle.
Just head on over to the Horseback Monument. You'll see. World's gonna know about you, me, and the shiny numbers in our bank account.
The lieutenant closes his notebook and nods at you, ready to go.
Kim loves it.
But if there's anything else your old friend can do for you, let me know.
Be seeing you. So what does it say? Check out the Horseback Monument. Oh God. Here we go. Everyone ready? Wait, what? It's just all covered. Do we interact with it?
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island. It is surrounded by scaffolding that has been haphazardly erected around it.
I mean, that's pretty fucking impressive that he did all that. Examine the scaffolding.
A matrix of metal tubes and wooden planks jut out at odd angles. A miserable tarpaulin covers up the horse and rider, flapping in the cold coastal air. There are no lights that spell out your name. No workers with calloused hands leering from above. Just construction materials displayed as if to mourn your misplaced dreams. There's not an ounce of artistry here. It's even worse than expected. That son of a bitch scammed you, probably to make fun of you. This is not what that personal brand strategist of yours promised. No one even knows that you're paying for this Re-Conceptualization. Go and have a word with him. Find out what's going on.
Maybe there's like gonna be a reveal?
The old king looks defiantly to the west, wrapped in makeshift scaffolding like a mummy.
Discuss the Re-Conceptualization with Idiot Tomb Spiral. Did we have another option for a brand strategist expert thing? Fuck, I gotta run all the way over. Oh man.
Tequila sunset.
So I checked out the Horseback Monument.
No one does it better than me, eh? I was able to get it all together, and so fast, too. No wonder I used to be an industry leader. Listen, I can feel it in my guts. A bright future awaits you. The one and only Tequila Sunset. You're already building great brand equity. No doubt the profits will come rolling in shortly.
It was extraordinary, truly a feast of the century to get that scaffolding up so fast.
You hear that, Rosie? I'm back. Big time.
He reaches over to his buddy to clink the bottles, then turns back to you.
And that's only the start. Wait until the strike's over and the workers can finally deliver the product. I guarantee the papers will pick it up. You'll be the talk of the town, investing into the community, creating value, giving back.
Papers? Maybe she'll read the papers and see your name. Maybe it will bring her back.
The strike might take forever. Maybe you should just cut your losses while you can. All right, I trust you to deliver the final product. I wonder what the newspapers might say.
What would you like them to say?
Here's a man who knows how to play the media by starting with the right question.
Okay, so we got local bankruptcy curse lifted by stock market mogul. Nightclub owner reinvigorates youth culture and makes a fortune. Global superstar solves murder while making his fortune. Wealthy businessman renovates local eyesore. I think global superstar solves murder while making his fortune, for sure.
But we haven't solved the murder yet. We might have if you hadn't got distracted by this.
Very nice. You could be your own PR agent, Tequila.
All right, I trust you to deliver the final product.
Don't spend a single brain cell worrying about it. Just leave it all to me. The final outcome will be spectacular. Just takes a little time. Anything else?
He's not really scamming us. We haven't given him any money. So it's like, see you later. Check back on the monument Re-Conceptualization later. Okay. We could do this.
Good morning! Yeah! Hardcore!
I found this reel of tape. Maybe you can use it to hard up Ike's jam. Give him the fixed Hawthorne tree tape.
Yeah! Remix time! Tape goes here, into deck B.
He clicks a switch. The tape starts spinning.
A hand on his ear. He listens to the audio through his headphones and shouts.
Wow! Did you get this from Arno himself?
A great excitement is bubbling to the surface within him. This is big.
No, actually I found it tangled up in a hawthorn tree.
Listen, I'm just going to show it to you. Ready?
Ready. Oh, that's so much better.
Wow! Here's that? The signs match perfectly! Now, if only we had the beat for the full assault, it would be unbelievably hyper!
I have to find another one.
What is this? It's good. How did you guys do that?
Do what? I just found a random tape and brought it to Egghead. He's just incredibly good at remixing. You're right, it's uncanny how well it goes, it all goes together. Something else must be going on here.
Yes, but what if Van Eyck based his remix on some forgotten local melody, like a folk song, and you just found the original piece that inspired him to create this jam? That would explain why it fits so well.
Nah, to me it sounds like classic Van Eyck. I don't think he needs any inspiration from folk songs. Maybe he lives in Martinez and just threw away part of his song because he thought it wasn't good enough?
I think it's just happenstance. Chaos in action. Contingencies of our limited existence. That and Egghead's fantastic talent.
He nods to his friend behind the turntables.
Noid's right. Egghead's technical talent is the key. No, this is definitely part of the same song. Something cut from it. It fits too well. Something mysterious is going on here.
Andre's got it. Sounds like a local folk song remix. Sells right. Van Eyck must live around here. It's definitely his creation. I agree with Noid. It's just luck and Egghead's incredible mixing skills. What do I pick? I like this one. It must live around here. It's definitely his creation.
Be how it may, if it fits, it fits. Bring up the volume.
What about the bass? Do you have any ideas for that?
Andre looks back at you.
Yeah, I remember. You said it needs more bass.
I think you might know the answer.
Oh. What if we use that crazy sound assault from Suna's experiment, but tamed it, made it pulse?
But how?
What about that compressor Andre was setting up to achieve some sort of parallel processing?
Don't be too hard on yourself if you don't figure it out. I think the jam's already pretty ultra.
But it could be hyper hardcore.
Oh, God. Okay. Interfacing. I think I already have this stuff on for interfacing, don't I? Yeah, the gloves. I don't think I had anything else. Let's check for the millionth time. Do I have to think? This is what I need to do. Right. This is the kind of thing that, like, when we finish this off, it'll give us like a serious boost to that. The question won't leave you. Why did the melody line from a broken and discarded tape fit perfectly into a song played by some speed freaks in a frozen tent? Can it be a coincidence? Oh, there it is. Maybe it's the hand of the man machine himself in his attempt to craft a perfect song. Maybe Egghead is actually Arno van Eyck in disguise? Ike? Egg? We need to get some more levels. Okay. I don't know what else to do. Oh, the wash basin.